Hey, from Maji and Jay, today bringing you guys the unboxing video here of two amazing devices that I got in the mail today. It happened to be today. This was quite surprising. The first thing I got here is the original Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. This is the T-Mobile version, 64 gigabytes. And then on the right side we have another Samsung Galaxy S6, but this is going to be the replica and it is not Edge. So here we're going to get started with the T-Mobile version. As we can see on the top, once again, it is a 64 gigabyte model. On this side, specifying the color, I got the white pearl. It says here T-Mobile. On the side, we can see, guys, that I haven't broken the seals as of right now. Then on the back, we're going to have the specifications of this phone. This is absolutely amazing from this device, guys. I really can't wait to see what's inside of the package. I did help my temptations to open it, and I did it all for you guys. And again, we can see that this is the T-Mobile version. So let's go ahead and remove it out of this protector here. And then on the front of the box, we're going to find the Samsung logo. On the side, we just got the seal. On this side is plain. On this side, we got the seal once again, and then plain. So we can see, guys, that other than the box here that it came with, it is absolutely plain all the way around. So let's go ahead and break the box here. And then also, if I knew that I was going to get the S6, then I would have gotten the S6 first before the Edge. But I didn't know that, guys. So again, I got it earlier than anticipated. And here we have the beauty. Wow, this phone is absolutely amazing. When you see it in person, guys, it's very, very nice. And again, this is the white color one. So let's go ahead and take it out of this package. On the front, we're going to have that 5.1 inch. It is a 10-point multi-touch screen, and it has a resolution of 2640 or 2560 actually by 1440. It is a Quad HD display, and I can already tell, guys, that I think I pressed here the brown button and I already power on the device. So let's go ahead and power off for now. But we're going to be setting this aside and checking and see what else comes inside of the box. So here inside, we got a divider. In the divider inside we got the manuals. Let me see if that's going to be correct. I believe we do, and yes. These are all the booklets and everything that we get from T-Mobile. This is very nice to have them, but I never read them anyways. And then here inside of the box, we're going to find the charger. We see there the Samsung logo already, and this is going to be the fast charger. So we can see the output is 9 volts. So that's very cool, very similar to what we saw on the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, in which I'm going to put to retire. I might keep it for a few more months to see if maybe we get a better replica of the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, but who knows, I might have to sell it a little bit sooner. Here we're going to have the USB cable, and this one right here is going to be the micro kind, just like we saw with the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 as well. And then we also got the 7 ejector tool as well inside of the package. And then finally we have the earphones, and the earphones, I never test them anyways, guys. I'm not an earphone person. I prefer headphones instead. But here we can see that they look quite nice, and these must be upgraded. So I might test them just to see how well they work, maybe on the review video. And with the box set aside, here we're going to jump into the device. The first thing we can see in the front, once again, is a 5.1 inch. It is a 10-point multi-touch screen. It has a resolution of 2560 by 1440. It has a PPI of 577, so that's going to be amazing. It's a lot better than the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. On the top, you're going to find the proximity and light sensor. We got the ear speaker together with the Samsung logo and also the 5 megapixel sensor camera. Here we're going to see the boot logo, and it says Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge powered by Android. So this time the animation is a little bit different. I can already tell, guys, that the power button here is going to be extremely sensitive, as we just saw. This is the second time that I grabbed the device and I accidentally powered it on. Then here we can see, guys, that the lock screen is very nice. I already did all the setup on the phone, and the screen is super nice and vibrant. I really can't believe my eyes. The colors are absolutely amazing on this phone. On the bottom, we're going to have the menu key. We also got the home key and also the back key. Have in mind that this is a fingerprint scanner as well. And then here on the left side, we can notice that the frame is super thin. That's because we have the edge screen on the sides, and this is also going to be Corning Gorilla Glass number 4 on the front and also the back side. We find here on the left side the volume rockers up and down. On the right side is going to be the power button, something that I do like about Samsung devices. That way it's easier to identify which one is which. And then on the bottom, we're going to find the 3.5mm headphone jack together with the charging port. This is also going to support OTG. We got here the main microphone and the speaker. And then on the back here, we're going to find the 60 megapixel sensor camera. We also got the LED flash together with the heart rate monitor. We have the Samsung logo. It says here Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, and this time, unfortunately, guys, on the back, we cannot access it. It's going to be completely sealed. It comes with 3 gigabytes of RAM, and it has 64 gigabytes of internal ROM with a battery of 2600 power milliamp battery. Like I said before, it's carrying now the processor, the Exynos 7420, which is a power saver. So I'm really hoping that this phone is going to last me the whole day, because as we know, the Note 4 has a 3200 power milliamp battery, which was lasting me more than a day sometimes. On the top of the phone, we find here the IR blaster. We also got the secondary microphone, also known as the noise canceling microphone. We got here the SIM tray. This is going to be for the nano size. I already saw my SIM card, and unfortunately I cannot use the one that I'm using with the Note 4 unless I cut it. So this is, guys, all in all, a very nice phone. It feels very nice and comfortable in your hands. Here we're going to go ahead and power on. We can see again that this display is absolutely gorgeous, and this is going to be running on the Android KitKat 5.0.2. Let's go ahead and scroll down here, and we're going to go directly into the settings. Let's scroll all the way to the bottom to where it says about device, and here we can confirm that yes, it is the Android Lollipop 5.0.2, which is the updated one. Let me see if I can get it to work here. And right now it doesn't want to work. There we go. Let's go ahead and tap on it one more time. Let's hold it. And there we have this nice cool game, very similar to Flappy Bird. It's almost impossible to play it anyways. We got the Play Store, we got here the system UI. This is going to be the updated TouchWiz, and it does seem to be very snappy. As a matter of fact, Samsung promised that these devices are not going to lag with the optimized TouchWiz. So I really can't wait to get my hands on this baby and use it, and of course bring you guys a review video as soon as possible. But for now, we're going to set this aside, and now we're going to jump here to the Samsung Galaxy S6 regular. This is going to be the replica, and it's carrying the MTK 6572, but it is obvious to say, guys, that this is going to be the first replica, so we really can't expect anything great from this phone right now. On the front here we have the big 6, and it says Samsung Galaxy S6. On the side we have the same story here. On this side it's going to be plain, on this side is plain as well, and plain here. Then on the bottom we're going to have the specifications as if it was the original. And here, if I am correct, yeah, this is going to be replicating the Samsung Galaxy S5, I believe, or the Note 4, because we don't have a 2 megapixel front-facing camera. It's going to be a 5 megapixel sensor camera. Let me see here, the battery is also incorrect, so I think that the specifications are not going to be correct. Maybe this is what they assumed that the Samsung Galaxy S6 was going to be, but that wasn't the case. So let's go ahead and open it up here. And the first thing we got is the phone itself, and the back is made of glass. Here we can see that 5 megapixel sensor camera. Let me go ahead and remove it out of this protector. I am super excited, guys. This is unbelievable. I mean, that the Chinese were able to come up with a replica so fast. On the side here, it's not going to be made of aluminum this time, unfortunately. It's made of plastic, but it feels very nice and firm. We do have here the nano SIM card, and instead it's not on the top, as we can notice right here. It's going to be on the side. We got the power button. On the top, you're going to have what appears to be the IR blaster together with the noise canceling microphone, or at least appears to be having it. On the left side, we find the volume rockers up and down. And then on the bottom here, we're going to find the 3.5mm headphone jack together with the main microphone. We also got the charging/data port together with the loudspeaker. This is very, very cool. And I'm going to give you guys here a 360 glance around the phone. The back glass seems to be very thin. It doesn't appear to be hard. And then also, if you look closely, I can almost see the battery back here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I can almost see it through the glass. So this glass is going to be extremely thin. The build quality is not going to be that great on this one, guys. Again, this is the first replica, so it always happens every year. We got here the Samsung logo. Then on the front of the phone, we're going to find the proximity and light sensor. We also got the ear speaker with the Samsung logo once again. And this camera right here is going to be 0.3 megapixels. We do have a 5.1 inch display. It is a 2-point or 5-point multi-touch screen. I had to confirm that with you guys, but it has a resolution of 960 by 540. It is less than 720p. I really doubt that this is going to be a 720p, even if the Chinese claim it with the MTK 6572. I highly doubt it. On the bottom, we're going to find the menu key, even though we can't see it right now. We also got here the home button and also the back key. Now, the home button does not have the fingerprint scanner as of right now. So let's go ahead and power on and see if this baby has any juice. So here we got the Samsung logo. Just can't wait to see what kind of operating system we're going to have on here. It might be claiming to be the Android KitKat 4.4.4 or even the Lollipop, but I think this is going to be Jelly Bean. And again, guys, that's because this is going to be the budget device. It's not very expensive. As a matter of fact, I think that the Chinese are selling it for about $120. So in the future, we're going to see better replicas. And here we can see, guys, that the operating system here looks a little bit like the Note 4, at least to me. We got on the front the quick camera toggle. And here we're going to have the UI. So far, I can tell that it is quite laggy. We do have there the Play Store. We also got the camera. The rear-facing camera is going to be a 5 megapixel sensor. So here we can see, guys, that the quality doesn't appear to be the best. Let me go ahead and shoot a picture here for you. Let's go ahead and open it here. And there we have it. Like I said earlier, the camera doesn't feel like it's that good. As a matter of fact, the focus is, I would say, is very poor. But of course, we're going to be talking about all this on the review video. I can already see the UI here is very similar to Samsung. Here we're going to have the widgets. Let's go ahead and scroll down and see all the toggles that we have supported on here. And as we can see, guys, this doesn't look like anything to the Samsung Galaxy S6. Here we have some more widgets and whatnot. I'm pretty sure that the Chinese are going to come with the update of this model very soon, and hopefully either with the MTK 6592 or at least the 82. Let's jump back here into settings. We're going to scroll all the way to the bottom to confirm the operating system, and there we have it. And this is claiming to be the 5.0.2, but again, that's going to be fake. Here's claiming to be the KitKat. So that's not going to be real, guys. We had to confirm it on the review video. It's either KitKat 4.4.2 or maybe the 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. But so far, guys, I have to say that it looks like a decent replica to be the first. At least the body side here on the frame, it looks quite decent. I mean, for the price, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be 120 or maybe even less. And we're going to be expecting some more replicas very soon, and I'll keep you guys updated with everything. Then let's go ahead and put this aside and check and see what comes inside of the box. So here we're going to find the manuals, and the manuals are just one page basically. These are useless for the most part, but they do come in English, if that helps. Then we also got here the USB cable. This is going to be the micro kind, and it comes wrapped as if it was the Samsung Galaxy S5. And then here we're going to have the earphones, and the earphones, they say Samsung on there, but these are the older style models, as we can see here. We also got the wall charger, and I believe we got the European kind. On the back here, it doesn't say Samsung this time, only on this side. On the other side, we're going to see that this is a 5-volt charger, as we can notice right there. So very cool. We don't have the adapter this time, but I do have a few laying around the house. Then inside of the box, we have nothing else. Now here we're going to compare it side by side with the original, so that way we can see how accurate the Chinese were with this replica. So let me go ahead and close this box right here. I am super happy, guys, that I got this today. It really made my day. I thought I wasn't going to receive it, and then all of a sudden the mail carrier came to my door knocking, and I was extremely happy. I was like a little kid. So here we can see, guys, that from the left side, the volume rockers appear to be located on the same spot, but they do have a difference. On the top, you can see here that the IR blasters are almost the same, except that the microphones are a little bit different here as well. And then we don't have the SIM trays located on the same spot. So I'm assuming that the Chinese were kind of guessing with this device. Then on the bottom, we're going to find the 3.5mm headphone jacks. We also got here the microphone. The microphones are located on the opposite side. Now here, we can notice also that the loudspeakers are correct. They're located exactly in the same position. On the right side of the phone, we find here the power button. Now here we're going to take a look on the back. Here we have the cameras. The cameras are a little bit different because we can see we had that extra sticker on the inside of the white color version for the original. The replica is totally different when it comes to the camera. We can see here that the Samsung logos are almost identical. And then here in the bottom, we can notice that this one says Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, but this one doesn't have anything on here. So that's going to be the main difference so far. And again, the colors here, this one looks a little bit more grayish, and the original looks more like pure white, which is very cool. And then lastly here, we're going to check the displays of both devices. We can see down the left side, we have the original, on the right side is the replica. Now here we can notice, guys, that the display is a little bit smaller on the replica, so I think that this is in fact going to be a 5-inch display. On the top, you find there the proximity and light sensor together with the ear speaker. The Samsung logos are located exactly in the same position. On the bottom of the phone, we find here the home buttons. Now I can also see that there's a bigger gap between the home button and the screen on the replica as well. So right now, guys, as I can tell, this is not going to be a perfect replica, so please stay tuned for more. There's more clones coming on the way. And if you guys have any questions, please don't forget to comment down below. Like the video, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next one.